はい、どうも初めまして、S級くらぶのシャロって言います。シャーロック・ホームズチャプター1、ニューゲームでスタートしていきます。
Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Oh, thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together. Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
はい、始まりました。で、これが主人公のシャーロック・ホームズ。こっちが、相棒のジョンです。このゲームは、実は一回動画を撮って、自分で見返したらすっげえボソボソ喋ってて思んなかったんで、もう一回撮り直してます。結構撮ってるんで、だいぶ内容してます。19時間ぐらいプレイしてたんで、なんで、かなりプレイ内容してます。なんで途中までは知ってるんで、まあそんな感じでプレイしていきたいと思います。じゃあ、ムービーです。ムービー中喋りません。
Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
ムービーじゃなかった。
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our
はい。
room.
じゃあ、ホテルに着いたんで221号室に行きます。で、この島、ここが島なんだけど、この島がそのシャーロックとジョンの育った島です。はい。じゃあ、ここが221号室なんで話しかけます。
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
で、まだ部屋の準備ができてないんで、ロビーに行ってこいって言われちゃうんで、まあそのままロビー行きます。で、これがご飯なんだけど、
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
取ろうとするとジョンに話しかけられるんで、こっちまで行きます。じゃあ、見ます。
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry.
はい
You should grab us some, and I'll find
階段から降りてきたおっちゃんと急に喧嘩しだしたんですけど、まああんまり今のストーリーと関係ないです。じゃあご飯持ちます。
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
はい、じゃあジョンが席取ってくれてるんでそこまで行きます。
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
はいはい。あれ
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
はい、なんか謎解きしようって言われるんで、まあやっていきます。
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
なぜ強く返す必要が
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right. Let me take a look.
はい、じゃあ、杖の落とし主探します。あ、間違えた。調べます。この真ん中のなんか白いやつ、これが調べれるところに行くとこうやって黄色くなるんで、これでクリックしてると
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
はい、こんな感じで情報を見ることができます。
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven from the Old English name meaning garlic place.
上の3分の2ってなってるんで、これで最後です。
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's
はい
return it to its
じゃあ
owner.
全部のヒントが集まりました。で、ちょっとこれ持ってかな。
All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
は
The
い、
cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
はい、チュートリアルで左上のシャーロックは周囲の人間に証拠について尋ねることができる。C で操作手帳を開き、X で証拠を固定してから人々に話しかけよう。早速杖で試してみよう。ということなんですけど、まあどういうことかっていうと、今この緑色の帽子の人に話しかけられないんですけど、これが操作手帳で、この証拠、杖の忘れ物、これを X で固定すると、話しかけられるようになってて、でこれで話しかけ
Can
る
I
と
ask you a question?
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
はい、こうやって情報を得ることができます。もちろん知らない人もいるんですけど、知ってる人だとこういうふうに、教えてくれて、一組の夫婦と退役した海軍将校の3人が席についていた。夫婦はすでに去ったが、海軍将校は外の空気を吸うため、前提に出かけた。彼を見つけよう。
Well, even with your keen
はい、
senses, Sherry.
というわけで、
I doubt you'll
杖が
find the cane's owner
杖の持ち主は分かんないけど、海軍将校が
And would
庭
you
にいるっ
be
ていう情
confident
報
enough
を得る
to
こと
bet
が
on it,
できました。
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
ジョンの賭け、今ちょっと下で言ってたんですけど、ジョンと、席にいた退役海軍将校が杖の持ち主か、どうかっていうのを 知らんかったのかまあいいや。もしくは持ち主が誰かを知っているかもしれない。ジョンは僕が一発で海軍証拠を突き止めることができない方にかけた。彼の間違いを証明してやろう。ということで、一発で海軍証拠を当てることができるかっていう賭けですね。ちなみに買っても何もないです。この Q で集中モードっていうのがあって、左上の Q で集中を起動し、詳細について知ることで目標を特定しよう。関連する証拠を固定するのを忘れずに。固定した証拠がなければ表示されない手がかりも存在する。退役海軍証拠を見つけよう。ということで、今右上に税の忘れ物について固定してあるんで、このまま Q を押すと、はい、こういうふうにその人の情報が見れて、この人の場合左に退役軍人って書いてあるんで、この人が
Do you know anything about this? My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
はい、その人でした。杖の忘れ物、海軍将校のロードス氏は、貴族の夫婦と僕らの席についていた。彼らはヨットの話をし、女性は杖をいじり回していた。杖を置いたのは女性の方で、霊能者に会う際に夫は杖を忘れていったのだろう。これで高齢会の部屋に入るいい理由ができた。
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
はい、というわけで、高齢会の会場に行くことになります。じゃあそこまで行きます。で、またムービーです。
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
はい、観察していきます。で、さっきの杖と同じことがここでできて、まあ見ていきます。赤らんだ顔、赤く腫れ上がった肌。次。高価な新品の服。裕福でおしゃれ。おしゃれ。声が。ニンニクの房。結婚指輪をしていない。赤くなった拳。最近誰かを強く殴った。で、今までのさっきのこのニンニク、顔、服、拳、これらの情報を合わせて、行楽地を訪れた病気の、イギリス人か、今を持て余したイギリス貴族かというのを選べて、今回は、このイギリス貴族っていうのを選びます。どっちを選んでも多分ストーリーは進むんですけど、今回の場合は貴族なんでこっちを選びます。はい。
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
はい。ダイヤについて教えてほしい。高齢会で何があった。まあ、今回どっち聞いてもいいんで、ダイヤについて教えてほしい。
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Raja, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
はい、次に高齢会で何があった？
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
はい、じゃあ聞くことないんで見て回ります。
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
はい、ちょっと席が出たんで、もう一回、ここで幽霊、ダイヤモンドの持ち主を幽霊を呼んでいたら、なんか、ダイヤモンドがなくなったと。で、犯人をあいつやと思い込んでしばいたという感じですね。で、これも今左上に出てる Z を押すと周囲を見渡すことができて、今いろいろ光ってるところがあるんで、これを、調べていくという感じになります。どうしようかな。まずはエマから。
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
ちょっとひどいよな。
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much atmosphere to the room.
はい。
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see.
はい。じゃあ、この人に話していきます。
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
今ここに霊はいるのか？
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait.
犯人は必ず突き止める。
I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But this stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
はい。で、そのまま他も調査していくと、調査していきま
This
す。
hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
はい。次この人。
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
で、最後にこの真ん中のテーブルを調べます。今、いろいろと調べれるところがあるんですけど、まずこの真ん中から。これは集中モードで、左上に書いてあるね。集中すれば周囲の環境についてさらに詳しい情報を得ることができる。走り書きされた白い円を見つけたら、Q で対象を注意深く観察しよう。はい。
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
ですね、ここにダイヤが置いてあったみたいで、なんか誰でも取れたっていうことですね。
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
口紅の跡があると。はい。
Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
紳士がいた。
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
これが心霊
The
体。
ghost was here, Sherry.
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Ah, seems
ガの
like
ブロ
you're
ーチ
ready
で
to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some
今
good
重要な
deductions.
証拠を回収したみたいですね。で、すべての証拠も回収しました。で、整理するのに十分な手がかりが揃った。C で操作手帳を開いて、記憶の宮殿タブを選択しよう。タブ内で集めた手がかり同士を組み合わせて推理を立てよう。ということで、操作手帳の横のここに、今がこの事件なんだけど、この事件の、いろいろな情報があって、例えば、クレイブン夫人は窓の方を向いていた。これと夫人は机の向こう側を指さした。これを合わせると、中庭の目撃者、クレイブン夫人は窓を指さしていた。彼女は高齢会の最中に中庭にいる誰かを見たということだろう。はい。という情報が手に入ります。では、
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
はい。というわけで、中庭の外に誰かいたんで、それを、今度探しに行きます。ここにドアがあるんで、ここから出ます。するともうすぐそこに、また集中モードで見るやつが出てるんで、はい。見たら何か出てきましたね。これを見ると、
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the
左上
trail.
のやつ読みます。人物の行動をたどるには、まず関連する証拠を画面に固定しよう。今固定できてます。その後、Q で集中モードを起動すると痕跡が表示される。シャーロックは直感に従っておおよその道をたどるため、操作エリア内を探すことを心がけよう。ということで、やってみます。はい、こういう風に道が出てくるんで、こういう風に歩いていったんだろうなぁと、推測してるんで、そのままついていくと。はい、ここまで来たら、はい、靴が落ちてて、
Rose Moore. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
はい、
Size 4 with a broken heel.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja. Unless...
外で見てたの
What a
は、
shame.
要す
Our
るにメイ
witness
ドだ
was a
なと。
nosy maid.
今言ってるね。
Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
というわけなんで、メイドに話を聞きに行きます。
May I ask for your assistance?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
はい。じゃあ、中庭の人物。従業員の話では、ルシアは仕事中に普通の靴を履いていたことで上司から叱責されたらしい。彼女は、今彼女は、上階にある絵画の近くを掃除しているはずだ。神々やね。なんで、間違えた。ルシアのとこまで行きます。はい。あそこにいるのがルシアです。
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
はい。嘘ついても仕方ないんで、探偵だで。
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell.
はい、じゃあ部屋で何を見たか聞きます。
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did she... Yes. She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly evil thing.
はい、じゃあ他に何を見た？
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Oh, you scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
というわけで情報が手に入りました。
I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
なんで、この情報を持って元の場所に戻ります。はい、じゃあ今、なんかモヤモヤが出てるんですけど、これも。
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
クレイブンが帰って、ガリチは閉じ込められちゃったみたいなことですね。左上のやつ読みます。十分な証拠があればシャーロックは想像によって過去を再現することができる。開始するためには印に触れる必要があり、開始後は出来事の正確な再現を行うことができる。今回は高齢会の参加者の位置関係を正しく再現しよう。はい、じゃあします。これはさっき、ここに葉巻があって、こっちになんだったっけ、口紅がついたやつがあって、向こうを向いてたエマが。ってことなんで、ここは、まずここはエマ。あ、そっちこっちは、違うね。そうですね、ここに、クレイブンがいったと。あそこに椅子が落ちてるんで、ここにクレイブン。で、こっちが、エマですね。向こう指さして驚いてるんで。で、最後ここが残った、ガリチ、霊能者。はい。じゃあこれで確定します。
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
はい、今ので再現できて、
It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
すべての証拠を収集できたと。
I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the
エマ
ghost
が
taste
最後までダイヤに触れることができた唯一の人物だったと。なんで、もしかしたらエマがダイヤを盗んだんじゃないかなという予想を今しています。時間がいい感じなんで、今、今日はここまでにしておきます。では、チャンネル登録と高評価お願いします。さようなら。